Should you say aloha to this restaurant?
Princess Bear, today we're at Disney's Polynesian Resort. It's time to return to
Wailulu Bar Grill.
Yes, we missed our cousins here, and as your number one choice of food infotainment, we're here to try the food, so you don't have to. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I think I'm just going to quit YouTube and become a ukulele player.
What? No.
That's it.
No, it's time to foodie and chill. The sweet potato hummus with the Tostones changes every single time that we get it. This time it's a little bit cleaner and the hummus looks presented nicely. I always get extra Tostones, which is $5.50 more because I want them. But now they give you a good amount, so you don't really need them as much as you used to. It's sweet, it's smoky, it's creamy. It's better than Wine by George hummus any day of the week. I love this. I will give it a 4 out of 5 hummus. It is very good.
Sweet potato tostones. That feels like something that my cousins would come up with to convince me to come back here. I don't really need that much convincing. We love Wailulu. I wish the bar was a little bit better, but we love Wailulu. And we love the view. I'm glad now they're taking reservations. Our cast member friends that worked here before when it was just like walk up with no reservations, I feel like they were getting shafted. So I think reservations actually work a little bit better here and allows you to get parking and come in here a lot easier than you could before. Even though the princess have been asking, I've been avoiding making hummus at home. I think I want to try to make sweet potato hummus at home. Especially with this pepper dust, excellent. We're going to fight over this. 4.5 out of 5 plus. I, too, like the princess, get cravings. But when I get cravings, it's always for some island favorite that I enjoyed as a child. One of those being Spam Musubi. It was a period in my life. I lived off Spam. That was a regular occurrence in our house because of the rolling blackouts. We couldn't keep a lot of, like, frozen meat or even fresh meat around. So canned meat Spam, very popular thing around my house. So you find different ways to cook it. Spam and eggs, Spam Musubi, multiple Spam sandwiches, fine with that. But lately, I have had Musubi on the brain. But I don't want to get Musubi without the princess having something to eat. So I can't just like go and get Musubi. I did try to make her vegan Musubi at home with a vegan Spam I found. Did not turn out well. She was not a fan. More for me, I suppose. The key for any Musubi, I think personally, is balancing that natural saltiness you get from the Spam with other flavors. In this case, you're balancing the saltiness of the Spam with the sweet of the sauce and a little bit on the rice as well. And you got some carrots on the bottom as well for a little bit of like crunch and texture. I like that. The Musubi here isn't big. I know some people have told us they feel like it's overpriced, and I don't disagree. Musubi is like a grab-and-go thing. Like I go to the gas station, like 2 for $5 or something like that. Like Disney prices for Musubi, I expect. I'm at Disney World, but I need just like somebody to do like a Musubi food truck. I will be a frequent visitor. I might even be a regular. This isn't going to solve my Spam Musubi craving, but it will push it down the road a little bit. I would give that 4 out of 5 plus. Tonight is all about cravings. I had my Musubi, and for some odd reason, I'm also craving chicken wings. So they have their crispy chicken wing appetizer here. It is adobo-marinated with a soy glaze, all crispy and roasted. Tiny little boys, but hopefully they pack a big punch. The soy glaze has the perfect amount of spicy with those flavors of the adobo, sort of like wafting through your nostrils. I feel that like all the way through. I had nothing to clear up, but if I did, it would now be clear. I love that. I wish there was an entree-sized portion, but I'll take what I can get. I'll give these a 4.5 out of 5 plus.
We have a beautiful tofu poke bowl. They have changed the configuration of the tofu poke bowl yet again. I love the tofu here because they use an electric stove. Everything is all like sustainable, and I'm here for that. Let me dip it in some sauce and grab one of these fresh pickles think there's hearts of palm in here now, which is kind of cool. Let me grab one. I guess not. Cheers. I think this is the closest thing to an actual tuna poke bowl that I've ever had on Disney property. It's very much poke-y. The hearts of palm melt in your mouth. The tofu is delicious. The sauce is a little bit spicy. I would give it like a 4 out of 10 on the heat scale. I think there's a little bit of sriracha in there or something. Not sure. I'm sure the avocado would set that off. Or, set off the heat of that. But yeah, it's a little weird having hot tofu on a cold salad, but I'm not mad at it. I did get the salad last time and they changed the noodles to like crunchy noodles, and I thought that it was more salad than noodles, and so I didn't order it, but maybe I should have. I don't know. I'll give this a 3.5 out of 5 poke bowls. It's good, but is it as good as Three Bridges? I don't know. Maybe we need to go back to Three Bridges for science.
I've always felt that Disney used the term poke bowl rather loosely, very loosely. I'm all for reinvention. I like different things. Poke bowls don't need to be one thing, but poke bowl, stretch. Now I'm loving the edamame, this watermelon radish in here, the tofu. More pickles, please. The shredded cabbage. I want all of it, all the time. So this watermelon radish. Tiniest piece of tofu. Forgive my transgressions. This one's actually a poke bowl. The hearts of palm adds that sort of tartness to it. Then you get like a normal like spray of citrus you would get over tuna on a normal poke bowl. That with the watermelon radish and the furikake seasoning on top. Very good. I like the level of spice. 2.5, 3 out of 10 on the heat scale. Enough heat to feel it, but more flavor than heat. And I love the tofu. Honestly, I think we need more poke on property, and I'm definitely not mad at this one. Give that 4.25 out of 5 plus.
Now we have the Hibiscus Margarita. I believe I've had this before, but I just wanted to try it again. They brew the hibiscus tea here in-house, and it does have like a little bit of a tea vibe to it. It's not too tart, and you don't really taste the Teremana much, so I give it a 2.5 out of 5 margaritas. I don't particularly care for Wailulu's drinks. I don't know why I still order them. Go to Trader Sam's instead.
The hibiscus margarita. I love a good floral beverage, but you can't go too far with the floral, or I feel like I should be buried. So, we'll see. Very sweet. Almost too sweet for me, but just the right amount of floral. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm drinking perfume. I just want like a hint of the floral and just like a tiny bit of the hibiscus. The fact that it's tea and not just like a straight hibiscus syrup, I think is what the difference is, but a little less sweet. This would be like a favorite of mine. I would give that 3.75 out of 5 loss. We decided to make use of the tools we were given and squeeze a little bit of the lime in there. Maybe this will elevate it for me at the very least. Oh, that's much better. That tart of the lime cuts through how sweet it is, and now I'm just getting like a nice light tea with a little bit of tequila. I feel I need some flip-flops, some very short shorts, a Hawaiian shirt, and maybe temperatures that aren't 50 degrees. 4 out of 5 plus. Wailulu is still a place for cousins.
Yes, we absolutely love everything about the food. Of course, the cast is always amazing. Be sure to ask for Mohammed and tell him that we sent you.
Yes, and you better be nice, because if I find out you weren't, I will track you down some way, somehow. This place has blown up really for us since they started doing reservations. We're happy to see it much busier than it was before. Before we felt like since parking was kind of an issue, a lot of people didn't bother coming here. Now I feel those problems are solved and it's getting the love it deserves.
I feel the tofu was a lot more flavorful this time. Like they're actually marinating it instead of just grilling it, and that's the way to go.
Yeah, we like to see quality improve, not fall down the tubes. And Wailulu is definitely still a place we believe that you guys should come. But we want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts on Wailulu or the Island Tower in general? Let us know in the comments below. As always, if there's anything else to do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell. You want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, maybe Bear will yeet himself into the lagoon and freeze. Frozen polar bear?
I'm the new creature in the Black Lagoon. But you heard the girl.